live, you know.
Howdy.
No one's in their spots though.
Yeah, bro's still on his phone.
All right.
Bro's talking to a side piece.
He might be.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When we go down to Chicago, we'll help you get a side piece as well.
Oh my god.
That's the plan, bro. You know we're going to the club down there, right?
Oh my god. Y'all ready?
Like I said, I'm gonna be drinking with you guys.
Y'all ready?
Oh, you're actually gonna be
It's
drinking?
a special occasion. It's one of my rules.
Oh shit!
Only on
Damn.
special occasions.
We're trying not to get you fucked up,
No,
okay?
I'm trying to get fucked up.
No, cause then
But we don't want you to like.
yeah,
run it.
we don't want us to get kicked out of anything,
I'm
bro.
not like Scott.
You don't know
I'm not
yourself,
Scott,
bro.
All
You
right,
just have
y'all.
a boiling point where you just fucking spew out all of it.
That is true.
Y'all Betty's ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know.
Let's do it.
Why
Yo.
is this thing off the thing?
Oh, we can fix it. Yo, what is up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today I have with me
Aleksey.
Jesus.
Cheeseburger. Yeah, I'm just using my name from now on. You know, I'm Cheeseburger. I
What
changed my
about your
name.
new name, Sun God Volker?
Yeah, because it's a mouthful to say, and I'm gonna be changing that once it's up. So I'm just gonna use my name for now.
So there will be timestamps in the description for a review if you guys want to skip it. Head to that, but for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. How's y'all's week
It's
been?
been good, bro.
It's been
Excuse me?
pretty good.
Sneak
Been-
out of here. I gotta turn this.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I started playing Diablo early Friday, late Friday. Let them come. So that was fun.
I've been grinding on auction and not included a lot more.
I noticed.
Yeah, I've been playing a shit ton of that.
Was that a mobile game as well?
Oh my
That
god.
was too loud.
It's a PC game. I bought it like 5 years ago, and I ran it on
And
my.
every time we're like, "Yo, hop on, hop here," he
He's like,
pretends
"No, I'm
he pretends
sleeping."
not to see. you.
And then we see you playing on here, bro.
Bro, so like the one time they asked me, I was coming out from going to Grand Haven from the beach.
And
From-
it's, you
Well,
play
no,
Austin,
like so,
Austin.
because they were asking Friday night, and I was like coming home from like the bar with Anya and Scott, and then I went to bed, but I did not notice I left the PC on the whole time. So it was on for 5 hours on the game.
Excuses, bro.
I was surprised,
bro.
So
Yeah, the week was uneventful for the most part.
For you,
yeah, for
maybe.
me it was uneventful because I don't get out much, you know.
well, we invited you. You just didn't want to come
When was that?
last night.
Oh yeah, last night we had a hangout.
Hector came.
Oh,
Yeah, even Hector came.
Diablo came out, bro. I was playing that.
We got some pizza.
I had some priorities.
Scott ate all the
I do
pizza.
understand that I probably should get it. I do understand that I probably should get out soon again with you
When was
guys.
the last
though.
time you were out?
That's why I'm saying, you know, I probably should actually get out.
That might
Hang
be
out
a
with
little
your
too loud.
roommates.
Scott ate all the pizza. I
Oh.
got thrown across the lawn.
Bro, you missed it. He actually got chucked across the lawn. We were drinking that much where we were doing physical workouts.
Wow.
And because I was like, bro, let me fireman carry it. Everyone's like, what's a fireman carry? You remember what a fireman carrier is,
We
right?
used to do them together.
They just carry the person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
you
Over
grab
your
like
shoulder.
over your shoulders. Yeah, we were doing that, and I did like everyone's like lifted Eddie for some reason, and then Scott's like, "Oh, Eddie's so light."
Well,
Start
that's because Eddie, out of us, except for me,
it's so light.
is
Like,
the lightest person.
Yeah, yeah.
If I was there, I would have been the one.
The
getting
lightest
carried.
one.
but then Scott's like, "He's so light." Picks him up, starts running, and just fucking busts his
Tumbles
shit,
over.
I
bro.
remember doing a sick kick and I fell down.
Oh
And-
yeah,
but
that
I
was
don't feel
epic
it.
too.
Like I
Oh, you guys! I forgot you guys recorded it.
Like he busted his
That was
shit.
like 5 steps or less than that.
But yeah, I did. Are you feeling it? Like from
No.
being.
No, it was soft. The grass was soft. I
then
rolled
we-
in. I also rolled into it.
And then we were
so-
also playing drunk hide and seek in a sense.
Oh yeah, we played hide
And
and seek.
I hit in the best spot.
He hit on the roof
Yeah,
of
my
the garage.
my friends are drunks.
He
We're
hit
not
on
in
the roof of the
drunks,
garage.
bro. Chill. We
I
just
hit in
How
the
many
closet.
bars have you been kicked out of?
technically
2.
Scott's been kicked out of 2 bars.
Yeah, but you were involved in that. So
Dude.
how many bars have you been kicked out of?
None.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
None personally.
We were also kicked out at that one near
Yeah.
Jaren's place, right? But that
Didn't
was
you get
because
kicked
there-
out of a
Oh, that's
club?
just
There were
because
other
there was a
people.
fight going on.
Wasn't there a club you got kicked out of too?
A club. We went to a bar and got kicked out of one. We got kicked out of another bar because there was a fight that happened.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
then we got kicked out of an event because someone got a little too drunk too.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not like we get drunk, like us here.
But
we
you
don't
were
actually.
there.
Well,
We just witness.
Yeah, we're just like we're just associated with the person who accidentally gets too fucked up. I think that's what, again, happened to Scott, but he didn't get like mad drunk this time. Like,
No, he was chilling.
Nah, he seemed fine.
yeah,
Ish.
he just got tired, which was a good point.
Seems like
You know he's fucked up if he starts doing his big ass hand claps.
I mean, he was though,
Yeah,
man.
he did it once.
And, well, that like there's two things. He does that, and he starts doing physical
Yeah.
push-ups and stuff like
Or doesn't he
that.
start talking physics?
No,
No, that's
that's when he
what-
breaks the multiverse.
That's when he breaks the multiple, and that's a different thing. Okay, that's a
That's
different
something
thing.
else at that
Yeah,
point.
that's not something else. He doesn't do 2 in 1. He says anymore. I can tell you this right now.
You would have seen the future of the Spider-Man movie already.
He would have been Spider-Man. What 2099? Is that the one that's the main one?
Yeah, Miguel.
I also been streaming a little bit
I
this
noticed.
week. Not too much because I've been working a little bit of overtime, but you know,
I
started
know-
up Animal
Mario
Crossing.
stream just as it was ending.
Yeah, I got the little short I've been doing short streams. I did Mario and I'm playing Animal Crossing this week.
I
too.
know. Now that he's working thirds, technically he's been streaming during the day, and I can watch him.
So with that, yeah, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows?
Serious right now, bro?
I am serious. Let's any new movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking
Street Fighter
forward to?
6
just
just dropped.
Street Fighter.
Did it actually?
I'm not really looking forward to it because I'm currently playing it.
But everybody else will get to soon.
Yeah, in 2 days, people who don't have the deluxe edition will get a chance to play Diablo 4. So look forward to that. It's really fun. And I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 16 that comes out this month as well.
Ooh, I still got beat number 1.
2023 shaping up to be like one of the best.
Gaming years so
yep.
far.
Don't jinx us, but also in terms of media too.
Oh.
The movies
Yeah.
we've gotten
Yeah.
have been pretty
It's
fire.
been pretty solid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, y'all.
Bro, don't say shit right now.
I don't know. Y'all made me watch another shitty movie.
Don't say
as
shit
well.
right now,
What
bro.
shitty movie did we make?
The
you
freaking the
Spider-Man.
God one, remember? Where they're like, "Oh, we can't come." It was like during Mother's Day week. That
Oh,
Alexa,
I'm about to say,
yeah, man. Both of them like, I
Oh
can't
my
do it.
god, I couldn't help it.
I know. They were both calling and they were both called out and they didn't watch it. And the next thing you know, you got locked down. I was like, man, y'all make me suffer through another shit
Worth
movie,
it.
bro.
Well,
So funny.
next week's movie's gonna be fun too,
What
but I'll give that out
Barbie?
at the end of it. I'll give that out at the end of
Oh.
the pod. But it's gonna be a fun one.
For your engagement party week, are we gonna watch a movie or not?
No.
I want to because Flash comes out that weekend.
Yeah, I
so
said that's
maybe
the
we
Flash
can-
that comes
maybe
out
we can
too.
set aside time to like. I'll bring just the recording equipment, and then we'll do one on the road. Do one in the Airbnb.
Yeah, maybe.
Just audio only. Yeah, let's start with our first trailer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
First and only.
It releases August 2nd of 2023. What do you guys think?
All right, first of all, this looks fun, and I'm glad that we haven't seen anything about the Shredder yet. I'm so sick of it. Every time I see anything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's always Shredder this, Shredder that. Didn't you mention some other villains?
The King,
I had no idea who
His
they
name
are.
is Krang.
Krang,
And he
with
hangs
the
out
R.
with Shredder all the time.
I had no idea who that is because I only know Shredder.
That's
all they focus on is
he's
the
like
Shredder.
He's like the monster brain thing inside.
like
Yeah,
a
it's
little
isn't it
monster
a brain
brain.
thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys understand what
Gross.
I'm talking about here, though, at
No.
least, right?
No.
For the casual person who didn't exactly watch the TV shows or the cartoons,
I watched
when
when
it was
they
coming
fought
out, right?
Batman.
people who didn't watch the cartoons but know what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who watched like TMNT and the
Well, the movie
the-
theater
and
releases.
the movie theater releases.
fuck
I actually
those
don't
All
watch
you
movies.
hear about is
I don't
just
actually watch the
Shredder,
movie
okay?
once.
That's all you hear about. You don't hear anything about these other characters, and I'm glad that they're not going the
the
Shredder.
Michael
route,
Bay
all right?
live actions.
Yeah, but look, all I'm saying is it's nice to see them branch out to other villains. Alright, that's very loud.
Who got a
Can we turn that down, maybe?
notification? So yeah, that's our only trailer. It looks interesting.
I don't know. I
style
still,
is the
I
only
don't, still don't care about it.
I like the art style
only
too.
trailer.
It's really
The art
nice.
style is creative.
They didn't do the blob designs.
It looks like a solid movie. Like I don't see any gripes with it right now. So I guess with all that, what were you guys' thoughts before going into the new Spider-Man movie?
It looks sick.
I was hoping that the movie was gonna be phenomenal and out of this
I
world.
seriously think this guy's just fucking
And-
around.
Brain dead.
No,
And-
seriously, I think he's fucking around.
And the art style looked like it extremely improved based off the trailer and everything and all that. But
The trailer actually
we'll have to
wasn't
wait.
super great.
We'll have to wait.
Yeah, the trailer. I think they did a good job at not showing too much, though.
But there were some.
like-
I feel like there were scenes in the trailer that
like
made it look
the-
better than the original.
The Mumbai place.
Oh
it didn't-
yeah.
It looked so. It was so different that it threw me off for a little bit.
Yeah, I was hyped for this one. I watched the first one 3 times in theaters, and so it's definitely one of my favorite
You know
Spider-Man
the
movies.
funny part is I only watched the first one just in theater. I never watched it at home.
Oh my goodness,
wanna
I
watch-
have it on streaming.
I want to watch it again today, but
I
The new
watch,
one?
I want to
Yeah,
watch
no.
this movie today again as well, but I got Diablo to play.
I gotta go to work today. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It released June 2nd.
lame.
It's lame.
No, it's not. It released June 2nd of 2023, starring Shamik Moore and directed by Phil Lord. Rated PG.
The
Plot
Lord of Lego movie fame.
Plot summary. Miles Morales catapults across the multiverse, where he encounters a team of spider people charged with protecting its very existence. When the heroes clash on how to handle a new threat, Miles must redefine what it means to be a hero. What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
One of the best movies of all time.
I would actually agree.
It's this
I
is
wa-
a
no,
rare
look,
moment
look.
when Jesus and
Animation
Aleksey
is cinema.
No, look, I want to say that this is. I'm gonna say it's better than Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I
definitely.
agree.
I definitely it blows it out of the water.
Well, emotionally speaking, at the moment, No Way Home takes the cake, but everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
This movie is just outclasses
The
all the other
animation's
Spider-Man movies.
beautiful, smooth. The characters are all interesting, unique.
I
and
wouldn't say smooth.
lovable.
It looks like the frame rate drops in some scenes, but
I think it's also-
that's a stylistic choice.
Yeah, I think it's because the way like they have like this.
Yeah, they
different-
It's not like,
changed
it's not
it.
like it's running in like a fucking video game.
I like
understand, but
Avatar when the frame
it feels like it. Oh, okay.
when the frame
Well,
rate
you know,
drop in Avatar was so bad.
I like the fact that they changed the art style throughout the whole movie because it's like one certain way, and then when it comes
Different
to
universes,
way
bro.
more
well,
creative
it's
than
not even like the
anything
different
Doctor
universes.
Strange
Even like
multiverse did.
some of the most important scenes throughout the movie also get a change in art.
Yeah, they just get like
Because
these
they do
color
it,
tones.
yeah, because they do it intentionally to make it even like you can tell this scene's going to be important or it stands out the most.
Like,
Yeah.
do you remember
Not the
any
rest.
of the cool things in Doctor Strange?
All of them. I
You
remember.
remember all the universes? How cool
I
they
remember
were?
when they were in the
All
universe
all boring.
where they had to walk the crosswalk.
That's why I think Spider-Man is
So
unique
stupid.
among Marvel's characters because his universes are unique enough that where you actually want to know about them, and like the other ones.
So we have a rare moment where Jesus and Aleksey finally agree on a
Donald
movie
Glover's
take.
in the movie.
Donald Glover is in the movie.
Lego Spider-Man.
There are so many cameos, references, and Spider-Man.
but in this case,
tidbits
it doesn't
missing.
matter about the cameos. You're not there to watch those. You're there
Right.
to-
It's just an
because,
extra little treat. It's
usually,
like an Easter
usually
egg.
cameos are like, oh, these are our other franchises and shit. Like, don't you remember liking these as a
The
kid?
Venom universe was in this one
Volume
too.
But
serious
the
right
thing
now,
about
bro?
this movie is with cameos in this movie, it doesn't feel like a cameo because
It
that's
doesn't
not
take
what-
away from the
it's not
story.
what it's there for.
It's part of the world.
Really?
yeah,
actually.
it's part of the world, part of the story.
It naturally flows together.
Unlike Ugly Sonic and Chippendale, where it's not
understand
very
Spanish.
believable.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie.
Oh, the Chip and Dale
Yeah,
rescue
live
movie.
action,
yeah.
yeah.
that was a movie.
I thought you
was
liked
the
it.
movie.
It was good, but it wasn't.
And
that
you
good.
say this movie's a 2? What is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, so
Bro,
what
we're
are you
not
guys'
doing
rating?
ratings
What are
yet,
you guys'
bro.
rating
Chill.
out of 10?
It's a 10.
No, it's more than 10. It's more.
If I could
Mine-
give
Well,
it
10
more,
is
I'd
a
give it more.
perfect score movie.
It's more than a 10, bro.
Yeah.
Mine's
So
is a
you-
10.
The only thing that I didn't like was that Ben Reilly was just like comic relief.
Oh,
Oh,
Scarlet
he's dead.
Spider.
No, he.
Comic
Oh,
relief,
yeah,
edgy
Ben
guy.
Reilly, yeah.
Wait, Which
Which
one? Which-
Scarlet
He's
Spider.
the one
Yeah.
who was like crying at the beginning. He's like,
The blonde one.
The one who wears the blue.
Let's see if we can pull up a picture for us,
my
Jesus.
favorite.
I think-
It's my
I
favorite
think I
design
know-
of Spider.
It's the main-
one of the cooler designs.
It's
of
this main
Spider-Man
monitor
universe,
over
yeah.
here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
But-
Okay.
This,
Yeah, I didn't really like that because,
I think-
like, that's not really Ben Reilly, you know? He's more like, hey, I'm going to kill you if you don't do this.
Yeah, he's more.
Is he the one that was leaning against the wall and crying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not really his personality.
He was
Yeah.
so fucking sick.
I remember which one you're talking because he's the one who was leaning against the wall crying at the very
Yeah,
start.
he
when
was
they
very
get
This
there.
mean.
Spider-Man will fuck you up.
I know.
He got beaten. So, well, that's
Yeah,
kind
you-
of spoilers. I'm not gonna get into
I already
that.
say it's wild though.
But
That
I
you
hope
say
he-
that, but
Yeah.
Like my only thing is like I hope they see the feedback on him and they like do
Improve
something
him.
more with him in the next movie.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you running?
Let's compare to some online ratings. The critics for Metascore gave it an 86 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter 95. Audience in IMDb 9.1 and Rotten Tomato audience 96. So the average overall score is 92 out of 100. We get a good score.
Nah, they lowballed that.
The box office did triple
The first one?
the sales of the first one. Yeah.
Oh,
Holy crap.
finally. Yeah, because I remember when we watched the first one, the theater was kind of, a little empty. But with this one,
well, it's
there was
because
definitely
everyone
larger crowd.
hearing him like it takes a minute because the first one it
It was
obviously
too new,
It
I
was
guess,
new, yeah. It was something that was different, and when people first watched it, they're like, damn, this is actually really good.
Mhm.
And then people like
Got a
spread
little
the
cult
word.
following.
Yeah, then they spread the word, and obviously, because I remember for the second one for our theaters, because they sell the actual buckets for the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I got it.
I heard like 12 people asking for the bucket, and the lady literally in the front desk like, yeah, we sold out the very first month this shit came out.
Yeah, I got mine. I'm
You know,
happy about
originally
it.
I
I
gotta
wasn't
see
even
it
gonna
because I
see this
didn't even
movie
see
today.
it.
I wasn't even gonna show up today.
You weren't even going to show up.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm not gonna be here next week, so I might as well come in today. And I'm glad that I did because I
wouldn't
would
have
have
watched
hated
it?
myself if I didn't get to see this in theaters.
It's okay. You wouldn't have hated yourself,
It gives you
bro.
a bigger excuse to go watch it.
So let's get into spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, starting with on Earth 65, 16 months after the destruction of the Alchemax Collider, Gwen Stacy is struggling to live up to the expectations of her policeman father, who does not know that she is Spider-Woman. Years prior, Gwen accidentally killed her best friend, Peter Parker, while he was mindlessly rampaging as the Lizard, and the police have been hunting her ever since. So what do you guys think of Gwen's origin story?
I liked it.
It's dope.
She's still my favorite character.
Like I said, from start to finish, I like the tension the entire movie gives off.
Yeah, so I think this is one thing they listened because there was a large following for Gwen Stacy after the first movie, and so they gave her more screen time in this one.
I know, so why it wasn't like the first, like it was like the first 20, 25 minutes was just her, which
No,
is,
it's not that long.
I feel like it is that long.
I don't
Because
think
there was a lot that they showed off and explained with her background.
I would say 15.
I think Haley Steinfeld.
That's why I said 20. 20 is like the minimum, and 25 is the max. It was like a quarter of the movie.
Yeah.
I felt like it was like which was phenomenal, like I said. And that's what I mean, like, in her universe, when they have an emotional or serious moment, they change the whole art style with it because it's they make it
Vulture was really cool
They-
looking.
they-
He's a
Yeah.
Renaissance.
they
one.
make it focused on her. Like
the background kind of disappears and becomes colors.
Yeah, it's like the water palette just like splashes and dripping behind, and you see because when she gets caught by her dad realizes it's her daughter.
This movie is a work of art.
It really is.
And yeah, and then the music also for the background during most of these scenes are also there. Like they're high end in my opinion.
Yeah,
It fits
amazing
in.
soundtrack.
And it's just it's a lot more dramatic in terms of like they fucking put in big ass like pregnant pauses to the like when it's just the dad looking at Gwen like back and forth for like a solid minute just staring at each other. I'm like, damn,
Very impactful.
kind of haunting.
And I think Haley Steinfeld is phenomenal as the voice actress for Gwen. I think she did a great job.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna deny that.
So what do you guys think of Peter being the Lizard?
They explained this in the first movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they explained that in the first one.
We get to see it
But
now, though.
yeah, it's nice that we got to see it and everything that happened.
He had almost like a school shooter type of vibe towards the end, where he got shoved into the lockers and he's like, "Oh, show them."
I'll show
That's
them
essentially
all.
what happened. Yeah, that's essentially what happened.
But
Now, I'm something of a scientist myself.
he is something of a scientist.
That's why he was able to do that.
One night, Gwen goes to the museum in Manhattan after hearing reports of an intruder, only to run into a version of a vulture that comes out of Italian Renaissance theme alternate universe. Spider people Miguel O'Hara and Jessica Drew arrive using portal-generating watches to help Gwen subdue the Vulture. So what do you guys think of the introduction of these new...
I got a quick question, Aleksey.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Spider-Man 2029?
Oh, yeah,
It's
I love him.
2099.
Did he actually? Because you haven't really hyped him up ever since we
Bro,
started.
no, he's...
Because I remember when we were watching trailers so
Easily
much.
my favorite.
Easily your favorite?
Easily. Oh, my God. I like his suit, his design, the way he acts, it's spot on.
Did you see that his design is different in the first one?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean, like from the
But they
trailer?
made a
The
good
end
change, though.
credits
Yeah,
in the first
like
one.
a change.
I like the new one. But
The design...
The end credits in the
It
first
was
one,
just
yeah, was a little
so
different.
right, you know? I hope they keep improving on him in the next movie.
Yeah, he was a phenomenal
So
character.
good.
What did you guys think of Jessica Drew? The
The-
motorcycle spider
I
woman.
thought that was interesting. That was a little twist in my
I
opinion.
like her.
Yeah, I know. Cause she,
Using a motorcycle. I guess that works because she's pregnant and
Yeah.
she can't really like swing around.
I'm glad they did a change
I mean,
for
she
him.
look how skinny he looks.
Yeah, they definitely beefed him up
And he doesn't look as like mad.
as menacing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this new design is a lot better.
they made him so big now that I look at it. Yeah, because the first design is slim and
Just
but
regular,
muscular.
yeah.
They made him
But
more
the-
feral.
But yeah, and then then this movie they make him more actually massive on the shoulder, like bigger on the top half, and also give him more fangs and everything.
Those
That's
massive
because he has
shoulder.
more Spider-Man, spider
Genetics,
DNA,
than the other ones.
Spider-Man, yeah, that's why he has the fangs and all that. He doesn't have the.
Well, he doesn't
fingers,
actually not fangs, but like his fingers.
Man, I
like,
wanna
actually,
buy
like,
those
Lines
action
of the
figures.
claws, yeah.
Yeah.
Those action figures look dope.
Oh, I thought this was a. Oh yeah, it is a figure. I thought it was from the game.
Oh shit!
But yeah, I loved him. The voice actor, Oscar Isaac, right?
Yeah, Oscar
Did
Isaac.
fantastic
Moon Knight.
job.
Our boy
yeah, he
Moon
did a
Knight.
He's
fantastic
also
job.
the dad
with
in Dune.
The dad in Dune. He was in Star Wars as Poe.
Oh, I've got nothing but praise for this.
It was
character.
cool.
I-
that for the
Spot was also good.
Spot was
Too
great.
far, too far. We're
I
still too
love
far.
Spot.
Shut up. We're too far.
Literally at the beginning.
No, we're not. Spot's not in there yet. We're still talking about Gwen
Okay,
Stacy.
that's their
right now.
Gwen.
Oh, bro, you don't. You
You don't even like the movie, bro.
Yeah, you don't. Even,
I'm just trying to tell you guys to shut up. Don't spoil anything.
Gwen is confronted on the scene by her father and reveals her identity to him, which is a dramatic moment Jesus talked about.
Well,
agree.
We were all just talking about that. Not even a little.
Yeah, distraught at this revelation, he attempts to arrest her. She escapes through a dimensional portal with the others after O'Hara begrudgingly grants her membership into the Spider Society.
Bro, the shot was so fucking
realistically
dope.
wise, I see why Dad did what he did, but movie wise, don't turn on your family like that.
Technically, but he's an officer of the law. He had to. He had no choice in the matter.
Hey,
really.
brother.
That's why I said realistically, I understand what he did. Movie wise, he fucked up.
No, he did what?
As a father, he
As a
kinda messed up.
father.
Yeah, as a
He fucked
father,
up.
yes, he definitely fucked up. But there was no way he could not do his job. in a
Look,
sense.
me separating reality from fiction.
No, I think that would like if you look at it, there's been like a lot of movies that do the same concept where it's just like if you're someone who's higher, like who's in the law, they do the same route in a sense. But obviously, I can't really talk about more
Like
than
in
about,
Batman, bro.
you know,
Well,
like but they do something.
Batman's parents aren't the law though, so
No,
like,
when James Gordon has the chance to turn in Batman when he's injured and he lets him go.
well, that's because he understands why Batman is needed.
Yeah. So in Brooklyn, anyways, back to Spider-Man. In Brooklyn on Earth 1610, Miles Morales is adapting to being Spider-Man while missing Gwen and struggling to live up to his parents' expectations. While heading to a parent-teacher evaluation, he encounters the Spot, a scientist whose body was infused with portals at the Alchemex Collider explosion. Blaming Miles for his dilemma, the Spot brings Miles to Alchemex. So what do you guys think of their
Honest to
fight
God,
sequence?
You know,
the Spot is one of the best villains I've seen
at
in
first-
so long.
and you still give it a 2.
Look, at first you don't think much about the character, right? You
Which
think
the
it's
Spot
goofy.
guy? Yeah.
It was just his. It's like, oh, this is just the
Goofy little
goofy villain they
Yeah,
didn't
like-
take care of on the way to the main story, you know. But no, you don't expect what happens next.
I've heard of
at
the
all.
Spot a lot in the past.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
so
didn't know,
have I, but
I didn't
he's
know
one
if
of-
he'd be relegated to like B tier.
Well, he's one of the more obscure villains in.
That's why I
the
say
Spider-Man
it. That's why I
universe.
say like you don't really actually, but he's not really like in this
When
movie,
Not an existential multi-dimensional
when you
threat.
hear Spider-Man, you think Sinister Six. This is not one of them.
because it's the Green Goblin's one of them. Doc
one of the main baddies.
Yeah, they show a lot of them throughout
Yeah.
this movie.
Yeah, and those are all like chump change to them compared to
no, the Spot is.
Yeah, and
Wow.
when like I said, when they
I
introduce
love it. Like how
his introduction is
dark it gets.
real quick. He goes 0 to 100 real quick with his ass, and it makes. That's why, honest to God, I think he's one of the better villains that has been shown throughout these last couple years of villains. Because when you think about like one of the better movies we've watched with Marvel would have been like Shang-Chi. Then you got Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
They
they don't have
also-
too many strong
We're able
villains.
to work with this
Okay.
guy a lot easier because it's an animated movie over live action.
Well, even the voice acting for this character was really
Yeah,
good.
because
It
he
was
like I said, he starts off as he was joking
He
around. Yeah,
He starts
He's-
getting serious and
like
more
this, like
menacing.
with him in the very beginning of like showing him off. Remember, he was robbing a convenience store. He's like,
Stealing an ATM
yeah, he was
machine.
like, okay, let me try this now. He takes a spot off him and throws it onto the ATM, and he just kept grabbing. He was like teleporting, hits the corn, the bread. Like they were using him as comedic relief to like show him off. But
So at Alchemax, he then accidentally transports himself into a void where he learns to travel to other universes that contain the Alchemax Collider so he can use them to empower himself. Yeah, they were too slow to stop Spot. So Gwen travels to Earth 1610 and reconnects with Miles, though she is secretly tracking the Spot across dimensions. So, what do you guys think of Miles and Gwen's time together?
it was too cute.
it was,
way
actually.
too cute.
It was
Honestly,
very
my
sweet.
favorite scene is with them together, and it's with them going on the
Oh, the bank,
tension,
the tower.
yeah, the building where they end up going upside down and he's sitting
Oh,
upside
yes, that
down.
left picture to the
Yeah.
left of the one you have clicked.
Look,
Yeah.
I
That
liked
one.
it, but
That's
I
my
think it was a bit.
Too romantic.
Yeah,
Well,
they
there
gotta
was
set up
always
the-
there was always a tension between
there
them
was,
since
but
the
I
very
think
first one.
it's- I don't know.
And they've been missing each other. They're young teenagers, you know. They have probably like a first love sort
Man,
of thing.
I really love that scene when they're sitting upside down. Like it's really one of my favorite scenes throughout the whole movie. The art style, the fact that it just looks, it's designed so well and everything.
And also how Miles kind of has to introduce her to his family too.
I know that was the most awkward part.
Yeah.
It's just like that's just how a typical teen.
It's like,
is.
so this-
All the
I
fam-
just thought it was too sweet. at
All the
moment, I guess.
family drama is very engaging.
Very relatable
Yeah.
too, yeah. It's like, oh my goodness.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it's super
also
relatable when I'm too busy saving a day and they want me to go to college instead.
well, it's because they just
Just,
it's important to them because they don't know that he's Spider-Man, obviously. So they're like, we want you to actually succeed in life, go beyond what
yeah,
we're
it's
doing.
relatable in the sense that like your parents want one thing for you, but you're like kind of working for a different thing.
Which is that's why it's just like, damn, that's crazy.
But what do you guys think of Miles and his parents? Like he's always having to dodge things. He missed his father's party.
We didn't miss it. He
Oh,
was
he's
just
late.
late as
Yeah.
fuck.
I was grabbing the cakes.
Yeah, he was. I love the fact when he gets the cakes, he opens it, it's just like, I'm not proud. And it's like, wow, out of all the words, that's somehow it spelled it.
He's like, what is this?
What the I was just fucking bamboozled.
No. What did you hate about this scene since you gave it a 2? You're
Which-
not allowed to like anything in this movie since you give it a 2.
What scene? That's
Any
vulture
scene
scene.
that we talked, yeah,
The
not
vul-
even the vulture scene, but he's cool.
He
And
is
he looks
the-
Why
fucking
didn't you
rad.
like about it?
Why don't you
I
like
can't
about the
explain
movie?
it, bro. What do you
oh my
mean?
god! You keep talking about all these good things that you can't
Yeah,
even say one
all
bad
you've been
thing.
saying is nothing but good things.
I can't explain it. Let's just keep going, bro.
Miles secretly watches Gwen trace him, after
fuck?
which Drew instructs Gwen to leave Miles behind. Gwen opens a portal, which Miles follows through Mumbatan on Earth 5101. They encounter Spider-Man Paviter. It's an Indian name, and
Well,
I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce it.
People just call him Spider-Man India.
Yeah, Spider-Man India and Hobie before confronting the Spot. So what do you guys first before? What do you guys?
Alright, so in the trailer, I didn't really care for Spider-Man India, but when I saw him in the movie, dude,
Dude, he was sick,
He was
bro.
really
I
sick.
know. I
I
actually
always thought he looked cool. Even in the trailers, I'm like, man, his hair looks
I
fucking
didn't
fire.
get a good look at him because it was
a
just
brief
super
moment,
Fast.
yeah.
It was super fast.
I don't remember him from the trailer, to
it's
be
too fast,
honest,
but
either.
When I saw him, dude, I can see why he was inducted into this order. You know.
He
Well, I
is-
mean,
Even as a new Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's a new Spider-Man. He was already kicking ass.
I mean,
Only
it
6
wasn't.
months on the job.
I mean, it wasn't even
and
like
he's perfect at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was honestly.
And his design is so cool.
His design is really cool.
Like,
yeah.
wait, compared to the these derpy ass designs.
Yeah, that one's not a good design.
That is a terrible design for Indian Spider-Man, bro.
And he also taught me Indian stuff I didn't know. Like chai is already tea and naan
You
is
know
already
what-
bread.
You know what I found amazing about this one? The fact he uses actual his wrist thing to actually fight
it
with
kind
it.
of reminded me
like a yo-yo.
It kind of reminded me of Miss Marvel because she has like the
Yeah, the gauntlets.
the gauntlets. Yeah.
But does she
Gauntlet.
fight with it? Like actually throw them around like
she like,
yo-yos?
shoots lasers, but no, she doesn't take them off.
Damn, bro, Spider-Man India is so uncreative in terms of the comics. What the hell?
Yeah, this movie did him justice.
They
'cause
only
those
give
are-
him the OG Spider-Man suit with some pants.
I love his story though. He's like, yeah, I just wake up every morning.
I'm
I do
naturally
a-
buff.
I'm
I
naturally
don't want to
buff.
get too buff.
So I just calmly just do a little aesthetics, just a little bit. My hair's perfect. It doesn't.
I have
I
a
never
gr-
use. I don't
I have
use
a sick
product.
girlfriend.
I have a sick girlfriend. The
what did
girl is the chairman's dad.
and what did you guys think of Hobie, our anarchist Spider-Man?
And also, it's
was
like,
he introduced in there? Right?
before
Yeah, he was
going off
introduced
to
in
him,
there.
it's nice to see a change of pace where it's a Spider-Man actually having fun, like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like this one?
He doesn't have any trauma.
No.
Oh, this Spider-Man
he
got
would
saved from
have.
trauma.
Yeah, he would have.
I know that.
But
And that's what I like of him.
But because he doesn't have the trauma, his fucking universe is getting destroyed.
But we can explain more.
What did you guys think of Hobie as they're trying to confront
Dude,
the Spot?
actually, he
So
was
fucking
he was
dope.
great. I actually loved that
No,
version of
you hated
Spider-Man,
him.
bro.
You hated him because it's a 2
Because
out
the
of
fact
10.
that he
You
did
hated
not
him.
care.
I liked his design and the art style they used with him.
It's the 60s, what is it? Like
They
countercultural.
used a
British.
fucking.
And then I like how he was like, he's not on anyone's side at any point.
No,
He's
he's
an
just like,
anarchist.
bro, you can't be with me like that, bro.
They
But I
used
can
a
be with
fucking
you.
newspaper as one of the filters
Yeah.
for him, and it looks sick.
Man,
Yeah,
he's-
it's the 60s British
Yeah.
counter-revolution, like Beatles type of pug pop.
which I was so glad that he was in this movie. He
What do
made,
you hate about him,
bro, like
Javier?
he made it a lot of feel like a lot of comic
Bro looks
relief,
lanky
bro.
in that one.
Well, I think they showed like one with his hair being out and the other one with his hair being in.
Oh, yeah, the
this
hair out is
someone-
definitely the better
Yeah,
choice.
It's
No,
more
this
unique.
is fan art, I think.
In a fight, though, someone just pulled his hair. Just
Well,
saying.
I mean that's
His
true, but
Spidey sense, bro. He'll know.
but his perfect hair wouldn't rip off though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
His hair probably got the strength of his webs.
So then Spot successfully absorbs the power of the world's collider. Miles is struck with the vision of his father dying at the hands of Spot before Spot escapes. In the ensuing destruction of the collider, Miles saves a police captain, the father of Indian Spider-Man's girlfriend. However, Mumbattan then begins falling apart from the disruption of a canon event. Members of the Spider Society arrive and assess the damage with the dimension anomaly, while Miles, Gwen, Indian Spider-Man, and Brown are sent to the headquarters of Earth 928.
It's Spider-Man
With-
India.
with, so this is where they're sent to Spider-Man HQ.
Which is the Spider 2099, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2099's world. So first of all, what did you guys think of Spider-Man HQ?
I loved it. It was fucking hilarious with all
I
the
thought it was
gimmicks and-
okay.
You don't like the gimmicks they were using throughout the whole time you were
All the
walking?
spider- different
not about the
Spider-Man.
gimmick.
The
It's
the
location.
the
I
actual
just-
base is a little lacking.
Yeah.
You don't like the fact that,
It-
like
you-
in their normal
just a
world,
bunch of
everyone was
white
walking
hallways.
walking upside.
That's not.
It's sp-
That's not what I'm not liking.
It's a bunch
I
of
just
white
don't
hallways.
like the building
Yeah.
itself. The location I don't like.
I
It's,
like
it's
that.
very
Not that I
similar
don't
to
like
Rick
how
and
they're walking
Morty's
around.
multiverse.
I like
The atmosphere's fine.
I like Spider Buggy.
But it's-
yeah,
I don't know. It's
I don't
just,
know how he was standing upside down driving around.
Driving.
bro.
It's just that when he was walking in, I was like, oh, it's just yeah, you notice it's an HQ. That's all it says. It just screams HQ. Nothing special about it.
So they meet up with O'Hara and are joined by Peter B. Parker and his daughter Mayday O'Hara explains how each Spider-Man story contains canon events such as the death of a police captain, and that straying from those events threatens the fabric of the multiverse.
Where was Madam Web in all this?
Madame Web. Yeah.
Hiding secretly. I don't
For
know.
real, she's like in charge of all the Spider-Man, basically.
Not this time. I don't know. So what did you guys think of O'Hara confronting Miles?
He's fucking cool.
He's very into the whole dramatics thing.
It's funny
Oh,
how people make fun of that.
Like, I know. You just just give it a minute.
And he's just ignoring them.
I love the fact that like the first thing they do is like, here's an empanada. We know you're hungry. It's like, bro,
He
I don't
just
know.
throws it away.
I know. It's like, I don't think he's hungry, man. I think he's.
I told you
kinda
he loves this movie, man.
What do you mean, bro?
So
You haven't said anything bad.
Miles
He
realized.
literally said the words, "I love the scene."
Bro, did you guys also like? Did you guys like the fact they were going like they added like live action into
Oh,
this
yeah.
and into this movie
It
a little
threw me
bit?
off at first, but I was like, yeah, obviously it makes sense. It's a
'Cause, like,
Spider-Verse.
different universes.
Because the vulture from one of the movies was in that, wasn't
So
it?
was Donald Glover, who would have been in the Tom Holland
and
Spider-Man
Lego
universe.
Spider-Man technically also.
I know. I
And
wish they.
Venom's universe too. We got a little peek into that.
Yeah.
I like how it was obviously that scene with the
convenience
yeah,
store
like
lady.
the city lady. She's like, the guy's like, hey, what you see weird shit like this all the time? She's like, eh. And he's like,
like,
can I
just
just have
another
a pack of
Tuesday.
gum, please?
So Miles realizes that his father's death is a canon event. He argues with O'Hara, who imprisons him. However, Brown helps Miles break loose, then uses a portal to escape the society.
Which was awesome.
This is where I like Miguel O'Hara because it really showcases his like drive to do whatever it takes to not destroy entire universes, basically, and his brutality because like
He has to make the hard decisions.
yes, that's how he feels. He feels like he has to make the hard decisions, and it helps that he was because he got his powers as a fully grown adult, knowing corruption already, not as a young kid growing up into his powers into the world still.
Oh, so he got it when he was already an adult.
Yeah, he was an adult, so
Okay.
he knows corruption.
I thought you
he
just
knows
kind of
what-
grew up with it more, like, because that's the ideal line with most Spider-Man.
So he's more willing to definitely like take the hard route if need be.
So O'Hara orders all the spider people to apprehend Miles, resulting in a long chase through the complex. O'Hara eventually pins Miles down and tells him that he was never supposed to become Spider-Man, as the spider that bit him came from another universe, making Miles the original anomaly, and leaving that world with no Spider-Man.
Now, you know, this is I found this part interesting because I had the same thought when the first movie came out, right? Like this Spider-Man is technically not their Spider-Man because the spider is from a different universe. How is that going to affect his powers?
They also
Like
had
the
the
glitching
original.
situation,
They
you
also
know?
had the original Spider-Man die in the
First
in
one,
the first one, which
My
is
other question is, could that original Spider-Man have been part of the?
probably he
part of
probably
this?
was, because when you think of I mean I don't know actually.
Yeah, the multiverse. Could he might have been a part of it? Who knows?
Actually, I don't know because they weren't. I mean, they didn't really show obviously the interdimensional travels and stuff. Then
I'm just throwing out an idea there. Probably not the case, but you know, just something to think about.
you know something great though when you think about it, it's the fact that Miguel is his world is actually the headquarters because he's probably the most advanced
29.9.
Yeah, the technology wise.
He in the
And
future.
apparently there was like hints of what Miles was supposed to be in the first movie when his spider sense initially like triggered.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm saying.
Let's see. Miles flees, and with the help of Spider Bite, Mario Kess returns to what he believes is his home dimension. Seeing Gwen as a liability, O'Hara kicks her out of the Spider Society and sends her back to her universe. Gwen reconciles with her father, who decided to resign as police captain, which, you know, would save him from his death.
And this is where like now he can actually be a dad more because he's not actually becoming a police.
Well, now he can't arrest her even if he wanted to.
I thought he still was a police officer.
No,
he just
quit.
didn't want.
He quit.
Oh, overall quit. I
Yeah,
thought he
quit.
just.
He just said, "I'm out. I can't arrest you anymore. I quit."
Which means like, will she also be an anomaly?
Oh, yeah, because she's been saved from more tragedy.
Yeah,
'Cause she is a
that
spider.
that
No,
would make sense.
because her dad,
she herself.
Oh,
she
Peter.
already had her
It was
thing.
Peter,
Remember,
yeah.
it was Peter Parker. Or,
Realizing that his resignation is evidence that canon can be safely violated because her world didn't collapse on itself, Gwen decides to aid Miles, leaving Earth 65 with the bootleg portal watch that Brown left with her father for her. So as Miles arrives back in his apartment, he reveals to his mother that he is Spider-Man, whom she doesn't recognize. After encountering his deceased uncle Aaron Davis and learning that his father has already died, Miles realizes that he is in Earth 42.
It's the sickest
The spider.
fucking
It was
twist.
such a good twist. Yeah, I didn't
No,
expect it.
I wasn't
'cause
prepared for
the
that.
build-up for him to announce that he was Spider-Man. I was like, yeah, let's go. I was
Finally.
the reaction.
Yeah.
But then we find out
And they made it seem
Well,
like Gwen
'cause
was watching in on him too.
Yeah,
It's like
they really played with us in this scene.
well, it's because honestly, when you thought about it, like when they when he does it and everything, she's like, "What's a Spider-Man?"
Yeah.
It makes you realize
But
that
that's when you realize
you're in the wrong dimension.
They sent the machine sent him to the spider's universe, not his universe.
Yeah.
because that's what the DNA said, though. They go based off
This
of
is
the
where my theory
DNA.
comes in that the spider DNA is more dominant than his own.
Probably
this
is.
point.
Well, because he has more abilities than normal a lot of other Spider-Mans as well
He had
too.
the same. He has.
he's got the
'Cause his
Venom
ability to,
strike and
like,
his
he has-
invisibility.
He also has like lightning and
he
everything.
definitely has more of the spider's DNA. My question is, what the hell is Spot doing with a? Because Spot, in this case, was in Earth 60. What was it?
42.
No.
Oh, the
1610?
1610.
Yeah.
Spot was in 1610 working on a super collider, right? Mm-hmm. And what the hell was he doing with a spider from a different universe? How did he get a hold of that?
Remember, they were working on it.
Those were Alchemix collider tests.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
from the
they're
tests?
all
Okay.
like trying out to do different things and all that to get the multiverse down. Because it was also for Pinhead, wasn't it?
A Kingpin,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kingpin.
To
Yeah.
revive his
Pinhead.
dead. Find another
Pinhead.
version of his work.
I'm dirty damn. But yeah, it was for Kingpin, you know, and because he was just wanting to see his daughter from the first one, to save it. And like,
But yeah, so
So yeah, Miles realizes that he is in Earth 42, the home world of the spider that bit him. Aaron interrogates Miles and is soon joined by the Miles of Earth 42, who has become the
the
Prowler.
design.
the plot twist with all
looks
that
so
and
dope.
everything
The
too.
design
It
for
was so
Prowler.
sick,
Who
bro.
are you?
Prowler Miles looks so sick.
Bro, I like his kicks too that
He
he's
looks scary,
wearing.
bro. He's gonna fuck
He,
shit.
you
up.
gotta think he's 15 years old.
I know he's probably running shit. Honestly, when you think about it,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
bro. Like I said, I
So
love
it
the.
looks like they're living in a chaotic world where like
Well, because
well-
Spider-Man doesn't exist.
Yeah,
It's
so-
weird how much not having a Spider-Man actually affects. A
Where's
city
the
like
but
New
where's the
York.
other Avengers,
That's
bro?
what I'm saying. That's
Like-
what I'm saying. It's the weird thing how much it affects the entire world basically.
Isn't the Flash also in New
What?
York?
Get out of here, bro.
that's a different
Oh,
universe.
different
That's
universe. Sorry.
That's DC, bro. Get out of here with your Flash stuff.
Although
Bro, I'm
if they
s-
existed in the same universe, that'd be interesting.
That would be.
But yeah, you could see here that in his own universe, he was supposed to be Prowler,
Oh
Yeah.
sure.
but it fucked things up, and then he got his.
So now he doesn't have to be the villain; he can be the
So
hero.
the Prowler that
In
Miles is
42?
gonna fight, he was supposed to be Spider-Man.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they
Oh, that
flip
is
flop.
interesting.
They flip flop their stories.
That
Yeah.
is interesting. Yeah, that's actually really good. Like I didn't think of that.
Good design for on their
No,
aspect.
I didn't even cross my mind.
They
at
probably
all.
when they first because that's obviously from the first movie right there. You can see it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they probably had that as a thought process since
It's a
the
very
very
subtle
first
hint.
start of the movie. Like when they shown that off that he was like you just said that he was probably supposed to be the Prowler. His uncle was supposed to pass it down because his uncle's probably been doing it for years.
Yeah.
And like, because doesn't the brother know or did the brother know?
Did the captain?
Yeah, well,
his
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
I don't know if he ever knew Aaron was the Prowler.
Probably not.
I feel like he did. I mean, he wouldn't arrest because that guy also.
He knew he was into some shit. Yeah,
But he didn't think it was that far. I don't think.
No.
I don't know. They never revealed that though. So O'Hara, Drew, and Ben Riley travel to Earth 1610 in search of Miles just as the Spot arrives and begins his attack. After speaking with Miles' parents on Earth 1610, Gwen assembles a team consisting of Peter, B, Mayday, Indian Spider-Man,
The original
Brown.
cast and the new cast,
Yes,
basically.
the original and new cast.
That's like a
And
little...
the movie ends.
On the cliffhanger. On the cliffhanger.
No, I had no idea this was gonna be a two-parter.
Which is great, because that makes it last longer. It makes you look forward for another good...
Yeah, but I was like, no,
phenomenal
I wanted
movie.
more, like right away.
4 hours
so,
worth.
I was so upset.
Oh yeah, you would have been down to sit there for 4 hours.
I would have
would've.
been down for
Low-key,
4 hours.
I think all of us would have. Like, I wish
Because-
they did an intermission and then went through it again.
No intermission.
No intermission, bro. What are you on crack, bro? I could
Straight through. No,
I could-
if you sat in intermission, I would have been taken out of the immersion at that point. I was immersed, and then boom, to be continued. So I was so angry when that happened.
Everyone on Twitter was freaking the fuck out too.
I was not happy, but I'll get over it. Like, I don't want to get over it, but I'll get over it.
Well, it makes you
'Cause
look...
I just want to see more right away.
Again, it makes you look forward for next year. Cause
I don't want to look forward to it. I want to see it now.
I feel like, obviously, they did it intentionally just to make more cash revenue, too, at that point.
I don't think that's the case. I think they wanted to actually, like, really take their time on this, you know?
Well, they did,
Buy
no.
the Spidey hoodie.
Because if it's already coming out... If the thing is, if
I
it's...
think those are kid sizes. What are you doing?
If it's already coming out next year, you don't think they finished the whole movie by now?
They're probably... No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think they have most of it done by now, probably, but they're probably still working on things, making sure it looks the best it possibly can.
What are you guys' let's move on to what are you guys' final ratings for this movie?
10.
It,
out of 10.
it goes up past 12.
10.
That's why.
12. Let's look at
This movie made me so happy.
this movie made
Right
me
there,
feel
look at it. There he
things.
is. There's the Prowler. There's Miles Prowler.
Oh, on the very left.
Yep.
Top.
Oh,
Yeah.
There he is, bro. With the
Looks
sick
fucking
ass
badass.
drip, bro. He
Forgot
looks more sick than his
I
uncle,
do
to
like
be
the
honest.
neon, the neon pink
Yeah.
that he's got.
Bro, I love the fact that like
you love? I thought you
I love
hate.
the fact that his whole design is like Miles's design is more fresh than anyone else's out there. For like
Bro got drip.
yeah, he does like, and throughout like obviously you get to see
But
his
he's
like
got blood coming out of his armpits.
Oh yeah, on the sides of his new suit.
like
You're
his,
bleeding from your armpits?
man, like I said, his drip throughout the whole movie for both of them were always the hot like
It's the best.
yeah, it's the best out of all the Spider-Mans.
No.
I
Okay.
honestly, well, not like his suit. His suit's bland.
Let me say,
We go like that
Miguel
aspect.
O'Hara, Spider Gwen, she's got drip too, bro. Miguel O'Hara, best suit out of all of them, I think.
I still think Scarlet Spider's the
Scarlet
best.
Spider is also definitely top 10.
Miles.
Miles is
You already got a
probably top-
figure.
I would say Miles is top 4.
Oh hell yeah.
Do you like how
Bro,
it's
when he had the fucking when he wears streetwear, it's the best.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, I wouldn't say it's the best.
It is, though.
Miguel O'Hara's got the best suit. You guys can all shut up.
no streetwear, like normal
yeah.
clothes, like
My
that?
God. His
but,
Spidey
but
suit.
Miguel O'Hara still outclasses everyone. Okay.
Like I said, I don't know.
then
that's-
again, he's one of my favorite Spider-Man. So.
So check out our previous podcast if you've enjoyed this one so far. We upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly
it's crazy
appreciated.
how well this movie was overall done, though.
But then why are you giving it a fucking 2? I don't understand. We need a reason.
I can't give you a reason.
Why not?
Because I don't know.
Now we move on to content we've seen this week.
I think, okay, before we do that, I think this guy just wants to hate the movie because he doesn't want to be part of the crowd that loves it.
Oh my god. What? All right, now we're moving on to. We can spend all day talking about Spider-Man, but I know you guys, or Alexi wants to play
I
Diablo.
want to play Diablo.
Bro, why do you want to play Diablo
Because
so
it's
bad?
good.
Bro, I get it, but you own it. It's not like it's going anywhere. It's not like like it's leaving you sometime soon. Jesus Christ, chill, bro.
Look at this
chill.
official toy.
What? Let's move on. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Let's move on to content seen this week. What are some shows or movies y'all watched this week?
I played so much Zelda,
Did I
so
watch
much Zelda. That game's perfect.
think I watched
Tears of the
I
Kingdom.
watched a show called The Rookie, and then I
Oh,
also
yeah, on Hulu?
I've been watching a shit ton of that, and then I also been playing a lot of Oxygen Not Included, and then I've been working a lot of overtime lately too.
Me too. A little bit of overtime, not much, but some.
I've been
I
working.
started watching a few more episodes of The Flash.
CW.
CW, yeah. Yeah, I'm almost complete. I'm almost caught up on Netflix Flash. Season 9 is not out yet there. I think I'm on like season 7 or season 8 out of 9.
I watched the new season of iCarly.
What?
That's pretty much all I watched.
They're making new ones.
They're
Yeah.
still making new ones. They've been making
What the
new
hell?
ones.
I thought they were done.
This is
after,
the
like,
third season of the new
Dang.
reboot.
What, is it good?
Yeah,
Still?
like it's still got the same vibe as the original,
Really?
while
That's crazy.
also being more like
Adult friendly.
a little bit more adult. Yeah.
'Cause
Like they drink on the show. They don't get drunk, but like they have like alcohol.
We
and
need to-
they
do
talk
Do they
about
talk about
Hey.
boning?
they talk about hookups and
you guys
stuff.
remember
You
when
know what we
Harley
need?
cursed?
Is a NES Declassified School Survival Guide, but for adults.
Yeah, it's called the podcast.
Yeah, I know
Well,
there's
they have the
podcasts for it,
podcast.
but they've been trying to get the show greenlit.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Why not? I think it's a
Because
brilliant idea.
Nick, I don't think is willing to go that far, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it's a brilliant idea.
They could help their Paramount subscriptions. So with that, if that's all we watch, let's roll the credits. Y'all got any recommendations for any media?
Spider-Man,
Diablo.
Spider-Man and Animal Crossing. I've been playing a little bit. Animal Crossing.
Zelda, Street Fighter 6.
Tears of the Kingdom is funny.
I wanna play that.
That's one game I want to get because the amount of like freedom you have in that game is ridiculous.
Why did you play the first one?
I have been trying to play through it before I get Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, you should. It's a really good game, and you'll be spoiled once you get to Tears, so you won't be able to go back.
Well, you can buy
you
Miles'
will,
jersey.
obviously, but it's not gonna be the same.
With the way I play games is if I play the new installment first, I won't be able to go back to the old installment.
Yeah, oh yeah, because the fuse ability in the new one is like godlike.
It's too much freedom, right?
Yeah. But you
Oh.
could do in like stupid, incredible things in the first one that you can't do in this one, like the time stop ability. That
I'm just saying, gameplay wise, in the first one, I'm slogging through it. Okay.
So the plan for next week is Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
That's next week.
damn.
Yeah, you're gonna miss out, bro.
Yeah, fuck. I'm still gonna miss out on it, but damn, I'm probably gonna find time to watch
Wait,
it.
hit us with that
Trans-
soundbite, Javier.
Which one?
The Let Them Come.
Where?
Play us out with some Linkin Park, Jesus.
Let's go.
Where is it?
But yeah, so I'm still gonna find time to watch that movie because I'm excited for it. But I won't be here for the podcast next week.
So with that, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema.
Oh, I found it.
Let them come.
Oh yeah.
Until next week.
Deuces.
Mine.
Oh, it's probably